Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Now, I was trying to think of what to call these and I couldn't think of it, so if you can think of a name of what to call these, please leave it in the comments below. I'll have a look and I'll probably end up picking one because I've thought about what to call these for a while and I cannot think of what to call them. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the twin Wraith Vipers. I know it says Wraith Twin Vipers, but Twin Wraith Vipers sounds better. Now the base damage on these wasn't that bad actually, slightly better than the normal ones. If we go in here you can see I've actually polarized these 3 times. These 2 are for Hornet Strike because it's the biggest mod, and Multi-Shot because it's also the biggest mod. So 2 Vs definitely are needed on this. You can get away with 1 and just not put in certain mods, but it is better with 2. And the extra dash here, that was actually done out of a force of habit, because that's what we did on the normal Twin Vipers, and I basically polarized them exactly the same. It does help having it in there, but it's not necessary. The 2 Vs, they definitely are. Now, this is pretty much how I set up the normal Twin Vipers, apart from this wasn't an impact damage mod, it was an ammo mod, clip capacity, which will actually give the Wraith Twin Vipers a 68 ammo capacity if we put that in there. But the mods that are in here are, as I said when we built these things, or when we first used them, the ammo, because that will give you 400 rounds, the ammo mutation, because simply it's going to add more. When you're running around, you'll pick it up better, because these things burn through the ammo. The one I did forget about was the impact damage mod. It makes no difference which way we have these round, it's still going to take up the same number of points. Hence, this one wasn't really necessary. You can see by the fact I got 5 left that this polarization wasn't really needed. We just did it because the other ones had it and I wanted them to be the same. Because I did put the same mods in, it just didn't work out as well because the impact damage, these weapons are impact damage based. As you can see, 218 on the impact damage. 27 on the puncture and 17 on the slash does make it much better. Cold damage added in there. The fire rate's gone from 25 to 40. The magazine's at 56 without a magazine capacity mod in there, because we have the ice storm, which actually adds 2. This, on the other hand, is the build that I use all the time. This was me basically playing around with it. That is roughly what I used to use on the old ones, apart from that mod was different, and this is what I use now. This is exactly the same. It's got the base damage here. You've got Multi-Shot, which is barrel diffusion. How I keep forgetting that, I don't know. Lethal Turret, which adds fire rate and adds to the Multi-Shot. Impact damage, obviously. Then you've got the ammo max, and then the one for picking up extra ammo. And all I've done is I've changed the end to instead of being puncture, and it has meant I've lost a little bit of damage. I've lost the ice damage and the puncture damage, but this has taken the crit damage through the roof. If we apply that and go back, see, it's still 218 on the impact, the puncture has gone down to 17, the fire rate's still the same, but the critical has gone to 3.2 by 39.6. The crit is actually quite high for what they are. The magazine, on the other hand, has gone down to 40, which is a bit of a shame, but it does make up with it with the crits, because these things are, well, they are just lethal. Let's see if we can't knock this rhino out of his iron skin. Full clip. See? Easy peasy. Now imagine if you had fire rate in there as well. These things can become rather insane really quickly. Uh-oh. Ball of the reloads and I lost. Another ridiculously good thing about the Vipers. Watch. You teleport and then you can shoot him. And he's dead. That is a level 20 something Captain Vol. And he died with the Vipers. That's what, 3 clips? Because he goes into that stupid black bubble twice. Okay, so even without the ammo clip in here, which is a bit of a shame, I would like that, these things still end enemies corpus enemies fairly easily. So, I mean, I've always been a fan of the Twin Vipers. The Wraith Vipers are just even better. I mean, look at that. That's a short burst. That was 7 bullets and it's down. This is Pluto, by the way. So, they're level, what, 20s? 30s? Okay, we haven't really come across any major enemies yet. Or hordes of enemies. Hordes can be a bit of a pain with these. Sometimes. Not all the time. Thank you. Covered us. But, okay, yes, they do fire insanely quick and they do go through the ammo ridiculously quick as well. But they are still, even the normal Twin Vipers are just as nice. And you can use them as your main weapon. You just got to be aware of the very small clip size. They've got a nice range to them for the damage they now do. And all in all, I really cannot fault these weapons. But that's mainly down to the fact that I like them, and as you see, we've polarized them so many bloody times. The damage on them is ridiculous. Obviously having the maxed mods also helps a hell of a lot. Through a shield. At range. I love these things. They are probably my favourite of all weapons. Replacing the Vipers. I was a bit worried about them when they first came out, that they weren't going to be as powerful. Let me reload. Jeez. I mean, as you can see, we've done this whole level basically with these weapons equipped. And we have yet to come across an ammo problem. Because we have the ammo mutator mod in here. Now this says this guy is right. There it is. Now there's a guy in here. Nope. Oh, he's gone up. Let's go get him. Frodo. But yeah, I've even left the normal skin on them. I'd rarely use them looking like this. I usually put the skin on them. And I do think they've slowed the lifts down again. Come on, turn around. Thank you. Oh, I missed. That is a problem when you miss. I'll grab this one. Yeah, you grabbing this one? Where'd you go? There you are. It's invisible. I can't go invisible, sorry. And another lift. So, I think we'll leave that off here for now. As I say, I do like these. The setup on them works really nice. The crit build isn't really essential. It can be, but it's not. They do have a nice crit chance. It does make it better against some of the bosses, not all of them. But just straight up damage is just as good. What killed that? That range. I think that was the other guy. Okay, that's a first. The whip usually kills a lot of things. No! No! I'm getting killed. So anyway, we'll leave that off here for now. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time.